Okay. Alright, so I guess that's all we had to do was talk to the guy. I know people are going to get very sick and tired of hearing me say this, especially with when it goes on YouTube. But I cannot highlight how important my Discord is for keeping up when I'll go streaming, because I'm not very efficient with keeping up with Twitter. I've tried and it doesn't work. I'm not like all the other people. I'm not crazy about Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it. There may be a day and time when I will have to, because I know it's the big thing with these youngsters nowadays. We will get there, don't worry. But until then, I just wanted to say that you can come to the Discord. I'm trying to figure things out, and hopefully things will go smoothly. Oh, goodness me. Oh. Oh no. Wait, you guys have cars? How do you just lose control of a vehicle? Exactly. That's what I just asked. Ah! Sorry about that. Somebody doesn't read texts anymore. Yeah, for somebody who doesn't want anything to do with the family, she's awfully invested in what the family does with its products. Again, it's funny. For somebody who says she's not that invested in the family business, she goes and practically fixes a car. It's just amazing that the girl is the one who's kind of who knows, well, it's not technology, is it? Industrial? Industrial. Okay, I'll say industrial. Impressive to know that someone like her, who's so against even remotely talking about her family, she can look at a car, diagnose it, and just be, yeah, this is normal. Not gonna lie, with how you guys live out here, I kinda compared you to the Amish. So the fact that you guys have an orbal car is just astounding to me. Does Alisa know him? Alisa went from being very talkative to not talkative at all. Ow, ow, ow. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. He's got an orbal card too. Let me guess, it's a relative.
How beautiful.
It is.
Yeah, breathtaking.
It's absolutely stunning. I love that background. That is very pretty. Go. I don't care about the side quests because, again, as I mentioned prior, they're not really as relevant. Yep, Alisa knows who this is. Wow, okay. Not a hello, hi, or anything. It's what the hell are you doing here? That's nice. I guess you're right. I've just been, I always play my games the first time around on easy or normal. Because I want to see the story first. I want to be invested in the story. The combat comes later. Did the grandfather just hit on his own granddaughter? Ooh. Yeah, they sound awesome. I don't know, maybe I'm strange that way. But I remember as a child, and apparently it never went away, is that when I hear a horse galloping or like a certain sound that just really sounds really nice on the ears, I'm just like, oh yes, hit me more with it, please. That's so nice. Well, Alyssa, I don't know what to say. I get the feeling she doesn't like anybody in her family. I mean, she has nothing to say about anything nice to say about anyone. It's just, well, he's a lazy bum, and oh, she works too much, she doesn't care. It's like, do you have anything positive to say about anyone in your life, Alyssa? Oh goodness, I apologize for how many times I'm yawning. I am exhausted. It's been a very busy couple of hours. Actually, it's been a busy day. I haven't really been able to sit down for like an hour or two and just relax. I'm surprised he didn't go jumping on board with Emma or something. Jesus, Alyssa. Alyssa's grandfather's a pervert. Yep. Definitely a pervert. Annoying. Judgmental. Clingy. That's just to name a few. Sure, okay. Does the snarky attitude, is that also a part of her persona, or? Oh. He's not dating her. Oh, God. Okay, old man, you scare me. What pervy old man says? Did you accidentally collide with her on the way to school, causing her to drop the toast she held between her sweet lips? What the hell am I reading, a fan fiction? Oh my god. This man is making me very uncomfortable right now. You're not kidding me. It's specific and borderline perverted. Yeah, Rean, let's not, please. No, you don't need to know, old man. Uh-oh.
Hey, isn't that...
Huh? Hey, it's you again.
Ooh, it's those military academy students. I wonder what they're doing all the way out here. Oh well. Looks like things are gonna start getting interesting. Okay, let's get this mission started! Sheesh. Gramps and the others can be so unreasonable sometimes.
Huh? Gramps. I don't know if I like what that little girl is up to. It's a cozy atmosphere. Hold up, can I have some? Nobody said there were booze at the party. If I'd known that, I would have asked for some. He was ill? He looks perfectly fine to me. Why don't we just leave the girl for her space, my lord? She said she wanted to be left alone.
I'm such an idiot. What am I even doing?
Oh, they look like a happy family.
Alisa?
Oh, Rean. Well, what are you doing out here? Did you eat too much?
I don't see how needing to step outside is a sign of eating too much, but sure, we'll go with that.
My mouth says no, but my stomach's thinking yes.
Well, they did always say the best way to a man's heart's through his stomach.
You doing okay? You seem a bit unsteady there.
Nothing like that. I'm just feeling a little out of it. I'm just going to stay out here for a while and get some fresh air. Then I'll be Whoa! Sorry about that.
See? What did I tell you? We've been riding all day. I'm not surprised you're feeling tired. Riding a horse really takes it out of you.
I guess you're right. Why didn't that occur to me before?
Hey, Alisa. Look up at the sky.
Huh?
Ooh! Pretty! I wish I could see a night sky like that. That must be absolutely gorgeous. Unfortunately, whether you live in the city or not, unless you really live out in the sticks, you don't get to see beautiful sights like this.
You know, I didn't even notice it last night because we turned in so early. But now that we know, if you're out here to get some air, better to take in the starlight than look at the ground, right?
You're right.
Uh-oh.
My father was a technician. 8 years ago, he passed away. My family was never really the same after that. Mother was director of the company back then. She focused all of her energy on making the Rhineford group even bigger. She used to treasure our family, but after that, it's like she could barely spare a thought for us.
she just lost her husband. I'm pretty sure she was heartbroken, and the only way she knew how to deal with it was to shove herself into work.
She did seem like a talented businesswoman when we met her. Well, more than talented to run the Rhineford group.
What you saw in River Station was just a watered-down version of her normal intensity. We'd be able to have dinner together maybe once every 3 months, and that's being generous. But at least I wasn't alone. Grandfather and Sharon were always there for me.
That's how it was, huh? I guess you've known Sharon for a long time then.
Yeah, my mother hired her about 7 years ago.
So a year after your dad passed away, huh?
Being a Rhineford and all, I never had many people I could really call friends when I was young. The nobles looked down on me, of course, but the common people treated me like I was different from them, too. At least with my grandfather and Sharon around, I never felt totally alone. Grandfather introduced me to all kinds of different hobbies, like horseback riding and playing the violin.
That must suck. If you're a commoner, but you're as wealthy as a noble, and yet the nobles refuse to acknowledge you as one of them because you don't have a drop of what they call noble blood in you.
Sharon taught me self-defense and archery, and all the high society etiquette expected of a lady. Meanwhile, my mother kept expanding the company completely against the wishes of my grandfather, the chairman.
I see. Though, hasn't Rhineford always been a big industrial company?
Kind of, yeah. Even back then, they took on projects in all fields, from steel mills to railway construction to guns and tanks. It's not surprising there are people out there who like to call the company a merchant of death. I can't say I completely agree with that side of the company, but I've never felt embarrassed or ashamed about it. But a few years ago, the Rhineford group finally went too far.
What do you mean?
Those 2 railway guns set up in Gorelia Fortress on the eastern edge of the Empire, you know about those, right?
Yeah, I've heard of them.
Oh, those are the tanks from the first scene of the game.
They're supposed to have the longest range of any orbal cannon in the world.
I've only seen their spec sheets, but the destruction they're capable of is terrifying. Erebonia's still fighting with Calvert over Crossbell, and those guns are capable of targeting any point in Crossbell State. In just a couple hours, they could wipe Crossbell City and its 500,000 citizens off the map.
No way.
And your mother approved this? The
It's
hell?
way beyond being a weapon of war. More like an instrument of massacre.
Leave it to humanity to go over the top with their guns and shit.
I couldn't agree more. And neither could my grandfather, who supervised their construction. Even though my mother was the one who signed off on the project, my grandfather regretted it like the decision was his. As he was hesitating over whether to hand them over to the Imperial Army, my mother betrayed him.
What?
She went behind his back and secured the support of all of Rhineford's major shareholders. Everyone from Ruhr's ruling lord Marquis Ragnar to the top brass of the Imperial Army was on her side. In the face of such overwhelming pressure from all sides, my grandfather was forced to capitulate.